Anyone well versed in Sega's ill-fated Dreamcast console will probably be aware of the Sega Smash Pack Volume 1. There was never a Volume 2, but after you've seen the shocking quality on display here, that's probably not a bad thing. Sega Smash Pack Volume 1 is a collection of Mega Drive games quickly shoved onto a Dreamcast disc using probably the worst quality emulation ever released as an official product. There are sprite priority issues like you can see here on the Sonic 1 title screen, but by far the biggest offender here is how badly the music across all the games has been butchered. I mean, Golden Axe sounds like a Master System game. Streets of Rage 2 would make Yuzo Koshiro cry. And Sonic 1 sounds like the distorted Sonic music meme. How did this even happen? A machine that is capable of running perfect versions of the top arcade games of its day, and even has an arcade-perfect version of Virtua Cop 2 on the same disc, somehow is running Mega Drive games in this state. Anyhow, as Sega have managed to screw up the Dreamcast's copy protection, pirated games were rampant. Games would be cracked and then repacked onto consumer-grade CDRs. And one of the biggest cracking groups in the Dreamcast scene was Echelon. Sega Smash Pack was yet another game in a long line that Echelon cracked and uploaded to piracy websites in 2001. But in the release notes, they say that they would tweak it so you could put your own Mega Drive ROMs into the pirate version. And then they go on to thank Uncle Sonic. It wasn't until retro enthusiasts could read Dreamcast games on regular home equipment around 2008 that the whole story of what went on here actually came out. You see, when Echelon first cracked the Sega Smash Pack, they found an unusual text file in the code. It was this message you can see on screen now. It was a guide on how to add ROMs and change the emulator settings, and it was addressed to whoever was going to crack and illegally distribute the collection. It was signed by Gary Lake, who was the Sega programmer behind the Smash Pack, and he instructed the pirates to pay their respects to Uncle Sonic, which is exactly what they did in both the release notes and the cracked game intro.